These were some of the best highlights from the Rumble stage of LPL Summer 2024 matchup between RNG and Ultra Prime.
As we see here, Hacker was taking advantage of the map state to take the first dragon for Ultra Prime. It will be on vision because the rubs will be spotted up and started on the other side for RNG. But nothing else going to come of it here, and RNG will actually get a neutral objective. Look, let's go, Iwandi! He's able to get a little bit of pathing advantage there, and maybe not the CS department, but he's able to keep that advantage.
Round of applause. His first neutral objective as a jungler.
Let's go.
Mazel. All three Void Grubs. The side of Ultra Prime to take some control. However, top side for Juice. He's not going that bad.
Oh, concussive blows do connect. They have moved up here in front of the Grubby fight, but Juice gonna burn his flash. Gets hit by the turret, still alive. Hawkshot will spot him out. He is walking over towards Hacker, but he doesn't know. He's gonna use the blast cone out. There's that control ward there, but still needs to find an exit as Hacker is looking. Iwandi is right behind here, and the Croc will be safe for now.
Taking that flash without having to use his.
Okay, so big thing happening right now, though. Grubs have been reset. Juice headed down back towards bot side. Does not have TP up yet, so Ultra Prime will just utilize this movement of the map to take the Grubs and even it up 3-3.
Yeah, there's a few levels advantages on the map. You've got Doggo on this Ashe, level 8 for Hacker as well. You did have TP onto Chintin, but you didn't have it onto Juice. So you could potentially end up outnumbered if you are RNG, especially since you put that Renekton towards the bottom of the map. I've really been loving how they're moving Juice around the map. He's in a favorable matchup up here. Renekton versus the Cassandra. He's got a bunch of, a couple of tower platings on the top side of the map and two towards the bottom of the map as well. So they're moving him wherever it's free to try and get that Renekton as soon as possible.
Let's take a look at this top side of the dive here already going on to XZZ. They've already pulled it off. The Stranglethorn there. Niket gonna tank up, gets the heal out there. They aren't able to get XZZ. True Shot Barrage gonna hit him from the side. And that's Wanfeng picking up a sniper kill. Now Feng Yuan is not gonna hit the Pop Blossom on the back into that one. There is the dragon being taken by RNG on the other side of the map.
That's great stuff from them. They get the kill towards the top side of the map. XZZ survives a dive, and they stop the stacking from Ultra Prime.
What can we do with a 1 kill in 14-minute LPL game? Well, I promise you the kills are coming because both these teams very apprehensive of the early dives, but now we're going to try to see if mid-game is going to change that up a little bit. There's the all-out by Qingtian to bring Juice away from the team. He's still going to take him down. Looks like it's the surrounding of Ultra Prime that will be the bane of the Croc, as it is RNG on the other side of the map that will take a outer turret here.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
That was interesting from Qingtian, especially when everyone actually TP'd down bot lane. You saw Doggo sort of sprinting from mid lane all the way down the bot side of this river to try and get the kill, and Qingtian's like, nope. He's
a little bit of distraction, Carnifex style, as they will end up popping that one there and try to move over towards this dragon. TP is available for Qingtian. He's going to be working on that outer tower up there. Right now, the focus for RNG is this mid lane, though. He's going to get the charge in, try to take this outer tower before maybe moving on to this dragon here. They will pull off as well. Ultra Prime looking to potentially contest this one. Would be second dragon for either side.
great stuff right here from RNG. They used that they have numbers advantage. If Qingtian wants to TP in, they'll take it. He will TP now. Ash Arrow.
That's instantly cleansed by Wanfeng. Calling use. Tong Yuan has been on the side this whole time. Look at the Pop Blossom. It's going to connect there. And it has found Yuakai, but it might not be enough in the rest of the fight. The all-out from Qingtian going to separate XZZ for the rest of his team. Now Dragon has gone over to Iwazi. Of course it has. As Hacker might be able to get the back end of this play, but he gets taken down by Iwandi himself. Now Juice able to make it out of there alive. Doggo with a double kill on the side of Ultra Prime, but RNG, they're giving him a run for their money here.
For any of their carries moving up towards that mid side of the map to try and pressure out the waves, pushing for a little bit of priority. RNG are doing so well in this early game.
Said that kind of from the get-go. Brand will have an impact. The team fights, both these two guys are going to be massive implications to watch out for. And Hacker showing his off right now with the Stranglethorn pop there. Will end up forcing out Iwandi and the rest.
We did praise him. Ended up, overextending just a tiny bit. You know, you do get overexcited, especially when you complete your Leandries. You're very close to having the Rylai's. You get a little bit too excited. You've got a lot of damage on the brand. You do get to dictate how a lot of these fights go. Again, Juice is looking for the side. Doggo does have his flash.
Got the flank here, and they're going to move forward on this. So Juice has a massive flank. A 4-man pop blossom. My goodness! Give this man the sticks more often. RNG find the engage.
Have no vision on the both sides of the map. Ultra Prime were not interested in Qingtian. Might get caught between multiple members of RNG. Here's Cassante, he's out. This is your chance for RNG to walk a little bit more forward. However, that reset from RNG is going to cost them that second dragon 2 apiece.
Literally like an assassin right now, walking around the map, just always looking for the setups. And here's that setup I was just talking about, but it is on Qingtian, who is not maybe the target you want to go setting up onto, and he's already down. Now Chip Crisero goes through the dead body of Tong Yuan, and XCZ will be claimed by Ultra Prime. They've got to get on the defensive though, as mid lane has been under siege. They can't get the turret yet, and now Ultra Prime, they've got a tempo play. Glacial Fisher gonna be used there on a Juice, and he is locked down. You cannot run from this Freljordian combo, and Qingtian's cutting down the sides with the power clash. It's doing work there. Juice still alive, finally put down by Doggo, but he's gone. Qingtian. Oh, it's the trade of the top laners, and now Ultra Pride, they find a little bit of life. He just had his life flash before his eyes there. Just gonna say, as that clone came around the corner, he's like, oh my god, I'm between the wall right here. But it is Ultra Prime using some of this movement towards mid lane to get this outer tower.
Yeah, they're gonna catch RNG. On the retreat in the jungle, XZ was nowhere near. You can see Juice on the bot side of the map. Now Ultra Prime have a choice here. Do you back and try to stop the Renekton, or do you try to pull a Renekton TP, stopping the bank from Qingtian right here? Means that this tower in the
He's
bot
gonna
lane
take another
goes down
aggressive
for
back
free.
and gets stopped. That's 2 stops in a row. He unlocked on the map and just do whatever. It's like your classic solo queue nightmare, like a Camille support, things like that. Just get to go be a nuisance on the map.
Which is not the case because they see him moving around, so the threat for the Baron is not as huge as it would be otherwise. And RNG use the numbers advantage mid lane, take another tower. Ultra Prime, with the inability to engage those fights, are losing numbers, they're losing control over their lanes, and continuously are losing towers, which will result in a lot of loss of vision as well. RNG are slowly but surely choking Ultra Prime towards their base.
Tong Yuan getting so much value out of the clones every time, it feels like. Able to block a ton of damage here, but Ultra Prime right back to the well once again. You don't have a lot of help, they're going to start it anyways.
TP is going to get called in by XZZ.
That's
and Ultra
just
Prime.
what they wanted. They got the cleanse and a Wanfeng there. And this has been the play the whole time, trying to get set up. They just want to force abilities and force cooldowns out of RNG.
Oh.
I need to be very careful.
He's 7 levels up! Your guy's level 17 and Tongan is level 10!
Because he's roving! He's one with the wilds in this game. About 35 seconds. Need to think about the posturing for this one, because it would be soul for RNG.
You see Yurkai threatening down bottom as well. He's going to take that tier 2 down the bot side of the map. He does have TP to join, but RNG are going to dip straight towards that Baron. Again, Ultra Prime do not necessarily have the correct tools to engage a fight like this, and Tonyan has already taken complete control of the top side of the map. This one could be huge. Yukai
is completing his back. Iwandi is the one that gets hit, and everything going to be thrown at him.
No.
Now he's just burned down to a crisp his own right. Yukai has just solo killed everybody on the side in Wanfeng, and now you have the Baron going over to Hacker, the real jungler, and now RNG, they're scrambling, but they're getting knocked back heads. And here's Wanfeng trying to have something to say. He's going down immediately too, and the all-out in the middle of it all. Qingtian kills him. A triple kill for Yukai, and that's the Ultra Prime we were expecting.
Ultra Prime were so aware of Tongyuan, which was incredible to see. They knew that he had sneaked in through their jungle. Yukai takes him off the map, and the death timers are too long. Ultra Prime could be looking for an end.
Oh, they are. They're going straight for it, too, with that Baron buff under tow. All they needed was one fell swoop. This game that all of a sudden exploded off the back of one big engage from Ultra Prime. And the machinations of RNG are put to bed. Pyroclasm, one last desperate attempt. But it's Ultra Prime that handle it in game one and take a 1-0 lead in this best of 3.
Not to worry anyone, but I'm seeing a little bit of a shuffling in terms of champions going on, and iWand is currently holding the Brom.
It's deep flank. I mean, this is coming from the depths of the ocean. As maybe Niket can't see in the depths of the ocean there. Doesn't hit the Zenith Blade, but does push Juice out of his lane early and has already popped the Ghost. Cheng Tian waiting like the Grim Reaper here to try to cancel out Juice. Flash will be burned there, so double Summoner spells burned by the top laner of RNG.
Mid lane playing
Is it normal?
jungle for
Is it normal?
RNG. Okay, it's more normal because more people are in their positions, if that makes sense. So instead of having support playing jungle and mid playing support, now you just have mid lane sub playing jungle, which is fine. If you're so proficient at the Zac, which he has found Doggo here.
Yeah, Doggo dodge it out though. It will not be hit. XZ in a lot of trouble as he walks out of there. Not going to get the passive pop just yet.
Oh, look at Hacker though. He's wrapping around towards the top side of the map. They could very easily pop the passive.
No. That's going to be a move under turret by Ultra Prime. They need to get the wave in here, though, if they want to try to dive this one. Ooh, they're going to try to pull it off. A little damage on XZ. They just want to get the passive. There's the Ignite to pop it. Doggo going to be stepping up now. Juice just trying to defend the bloblets. No, no, no! The TP! Okay, it's going to be there. Doggo just gets executed. I thought Taguyen wasn't going to TP to the blobs. It just killed XZZ, but ends up Ultra Prime can't finish him off.
Match up into a farmer. Hacker will make his way towards the top of the map. Reminder, Juice does not have his flash available. Niket, Chington, Doggo, Hacker, all of them towards the top of the map. 4 on top.
There's no TP coming for you this time, Juice, and he will be squeezed just like the fruits he was made out of.
Wait, actually, all he could do was run because he popped Ghost.
Yep.
But it just wasn't enough when there were 4 members of Ultra Prime towards the top side. Again, I want to get your attention towards that bot tower as well, because 2 tower planes have gone away. 2 in favor of RNG, sorry, and 2 of those Void Grubs. So RNG, again, are very quick on the map in terms of decision making. Whenever they lose something, they'll take something off of you, which is very uncharacteristic when you're looking at the bottom end of the table teams, which RNG is one of them right now, if not the bottom of the table team right now, sitting at 0 and 3. Juice, you really think you can walk up to your tower, buddy, even with Zac around? That's not the case.
This duo, Niket and Hacker, being very active already and trying to keep XZ out of his own jungle. They're going to do just that here. Juice looking to step up, though. They have push in mid as well for Ultra Prime, so they'll be trying to get some more turret plates for themselves. And they've just been able to play freely up here and oppress Juice outside of his lane. Doggo is just becoming massive as well, and we'll be getting very close to that level 6.
iWand is towards the top side of the map as well, though. It's going to be 3 versus 3.
He's hit it.
Niket.
He got it. The concussive blows, though, going to be big onto Niket. XZ not going to go down. Turret shot going to claim it for Juice. Now Juice in a little bit of trouble as the Unbreakable will not be angled correctly there. Doggo not going to have any tools for the long distance engage, but Juice just steps up and dies anyways because the plants are going to keep him barriered out of there. And Doggo also, under all of that, going to take another turret plate.
That top lane situation, it hasn't necessarily hurt Juice too much. As you can see, in terms of levels, he's 1 level behind of Chingtian. However, it is problematic every single time he has to walk up to his tower because the Leona Ashe lane is very, very dangerous to walk into. That's why you see iWand heading towards the top of the map, making sure that he's shadowing for his top laner. However, again, Ultra Prime, you're bringing 2 top lane RNG? We'll bring 4.
Just like watching a
Oh,
sitcom.
God.
You
I've
get a
seen
new
this before.
episode every week, and now they're going to move into this dive yet again. Destiny going to be popped just to see who is coming, but Stranglethorn under turret cannot be dodged away from. Niket gives his life, but that's 2 sweet, sweet kills for Ultra Prime, and on top of that, they're going to get the turret.
3-1-1 for Doggo on this Ashe, who ended up having the winning play in game number 1, sniping that 1 target.
Back to their engage. He's going to be really the person kicking it off, and then everything gets layered down on top of that. And if you can put yourself in a potential for that to be successful, That's how RNG can find their way back into this game. And it starts by maybe getting a kill bot side. Two-shot barrage is going to be popped. Turret is the focus right now as the bloblets come down. Qingtian trying to flash away, does dash away as well. He actually has so much distance coverage. And after all of that, they get the turret. They'll lose the grubs there. But it is Qingtian who makes it out alive after his flash. The chairs toward the end of their split and need to take advantage of that. See if RNG want to upset Ultra Prime in any way around this Rift Herald, though, as it already has started off. Enchanted Crystal Arrow splits the uprights, but it still might mean the fight kicks off, though. XEZ going for the double engage there. Rift Herald falls to Ultra Prime. Big Stranglethorn to separate the fight, though. Look at Doggo kiting them down. He gets the flash at the Tong Yuan, though. All out comes through from Qingtian, and now he's got his sights on Iwandi. The rest of the fight, though, is going to calm down, and RNG are the ones that actually strike.
Yokai goes down, and then that pressure from Juice through that jungle. Oh, we have more.
Speaking of Juice, got squeezed yet again into a glass by Ultra Prime. Now, Yokai, he squeezed himself by the combos of RNG. Gonna get the trade back there in the end. As looks like mid lane is the play for Ultra Prime right now as the Rift Herald comes through. Driven out by Niket. They'll get the outer turret.
Forcing Ultra Prime's hand later on. XZ is going to make sure he finishes that, as RNG really need to reply to that pressure towards the top side of the map. Ultra Prime much quicker on the map this time around. My only concern right here for the side of RNG is that Juice is primarily going to be playing for gold cards and zoning off members. You would usually see a huge threat when there is a Twisted Fate in the game in terms of a split push.
The mix. They're all barreling down mid, and we know what's coming here, Trouble. Maybe an overextension from RNG as Iwandi steps up and gets everything thrown at him. Doggo almost goes down. Destiny on the back, though. Is it going to be enough? Juice flashes. Juice on Doggo. Juice gets locked down, though, now. And now RNG moving forward with Tong Yuan as he's dashing and flashing, and we're getting RNG all over Ultra Prime, and that's a double kill for Juice. A double kill going over as well to Tong Yuan, and RNG have just pounced.
Ultra Prime throw everything onto Iwandi. He's more than happy to raise his door and soak up all the damage. RNG, what a fantastic team fight. Off the back of that, they're gonna take that Baron, have more pressure onto the lanes with this. As you can see, Hacker on your map is pinging viciously that dragon. They might not even let him get it, as you can see.
And so many aggressive moves with his dash forward, and he's able to help clean up a lot of that. And Juice having a massive impact already with that flank. And that is how RNG can kind of pick apart some of these fights. Now, Dragon will end up going to Ultra Prime in the end, but RNG showing a little bit of life here, and now more than life, almost 3,000 gold up over Ultra Prime in game 2.
Hold on, what's that replay right there? Juice playing a little bit with fire. Qingtian is going to TP on him.
Oh, he
he's
is dead. Well, sometimes you win some, you lose some, you know?
Position looks so much more put together.
And they have the Baron buff, which is helping a lot in the siege in this one. So they were able to take that early Baron. And now the siege on bot side will be stopped in the end, but the stretch and strike going to bring Ultra Prime right back to it. Only used by Tong Yuan. But is the siege in mid lane also of importance? Huanfeng has continued pressing there. We're going to get the siege on bot side as well.
They're trying to sink in both of those waves with the Baron buffs. It's pretty good because Ultra Prime cannot defend both of them at the same time. However, Huanfeng needs to play a little bit more further back. Doesn't have his flash available, still has cleanse.
Here is that 30 seconds till a dragon spawns. Will be a third dragon towards an infernal soul for RNG. They definitely want to get that under tow. That Destiny did get popped there in the end. Kind of see where everybody was against them. Enchanted Crystal Arrow going to be flashed out of by Juice. Good response.
Topside Yokai has got a wave. He's pressuring as well. Juice is going to have to TP back and respond to that, but this is going to be some more standing gold going over to the side of Ultra Prime. Some gold that they really well need right now. Most of their carries used to be so far ahead.
Advantage of early in this game. But truly it is RNG rising to the occasion. And Ultra Prime needs to find a way back into it now. As it looks like RNG can just kind of push their pressure out on the map. They're getting a TP on them on the flank here. Tong Yuan gonna burn the culling there, but Iwandi already gone. You've lost a ton of your front line in this triple marksman composition.
That was a great TP by Qingtian because it completely splits apart the fight. Iwandi has no one to flash and jump onto, which means now RNG, you are 4 versus 5. 3 very competent carries. Very difficult. The cleanse is going to be burnt there by Tong Yuan as well.
Get Yukai pushing in mid lane as we get everybody from RNG trying to collapse over on this bot side, or top side of the map rather. Yukai can get onto the inhib turret. Now the TP is coming in to join the fight. This could be trouble because it's a 4v5 in favor of Ultra Prime. Niket going forward though. Look at the back line. Look at Tong Yuan. Tong Yuan is a monster. He's dodging around everything, and now he is the saving grace. Wanfang going in his own, but it's still Tong Yuan, the saving of RNG's hopes and dreams. He's dashing away, but the Bloblet's buying a lot of time. The culling has come back up. Yukai stepping up. Tong Yuan, the only one alive, cannot do it. And a triple kill for Yukai.
Through the abilities and decimates everyone on RNG.
The tale of 2 carries, the tale of 2 mid laners back at it again. The Baron goes up with Ultra Prime, but Tong Yuan not one to let them go quietly here as they're trying to get the link from Juice. He has the yellow card, but he can't hit the RFC range. Stranglethorn going to be popped. Yukai tries to get a quick back, but can't do it. He has been caught out on vision now. The rest of Ultra Prime leaving him to his own devices, but he is a strong Corki, not able to get Juice in the end, and the kill will go to Wanfang.
So 1 member down for Ultra Prime. They will take the Baron. However, this is a shutdown going over to the side of RNG as well. Nothing is set in stone. Another tower is going to get pressured down by RNG. RNG are still very firmly, well, I'm saying firmly, it's like 1,000 gold, but...
Infernal Soul for RNG. Resets have come out. There are 4.5 items, 5.5 items rather, for Yukai now. Very big damage dealers on the table here, Trouble, but it's RNG first and foremost into the position around this Dragon Pit.
It has been the case. You cannot lose eyes onto the Zac. XZ has been absolutely on point.
They're just splitting them. They're completely taking advantage of it. They're nowhere near each other. Iwandi tanking everything up, but it's not enough because Hacker has cleaned him up. Now Ting Tian trying to get the re-engage on XCT, but it was Tong Yuan they wanted the whole time. Everything's being picked apart right now at Ultra Prime. They've come together as one, and they've gone Ultra, as now they've gone to mid lane here.
How does it happen 2 games in a row? 1 engage, 1 fight, all the way to victory.
That's all they needed. They're snowballing this down mid lane here. They'll be able to get the inhib. RNG in stalwart defense. Hacker has decided to clear the red buff here for the team so that they can get the siege going.
Hacker, you don't need red to end the game. Oh, everyone is so low.
That's a 4-man true shot barrage. Slingshot queued up and ready to go, but RNG just want to scrape by with their lives. They will lose that mid inhib. Destiny going to be popped to see their exit as Juice goes to push out as the Dragon has spawned.
They have very low HP bars. XZ is looking, doesn't have the flash. He's not going to make it there in time. However, they might be looking for some scraps at the end of this Dragon. It's not going to be the case.
Mercurial Scimitar to Ultra Prime on the advance.
Oh, Tong Yuan has lost mid.
There you go, Hacker taken down solo bolo to Tong Yuan. Rousing performance from Tong Yuan. He is now full build. The Lord Dom has been completed, but he is the centerpiece right now in a lot of these fights for RNG. You see the replay of that one. The Dragon not on the table. It is the Baron that's on the table, and Ultra Prime just going to cede that one over to get this tier 2 in the bottom side. Vax will be unleashed though, and the defense in the bottom side will be there for RNG. Buff there, but we're starting to get full items completed for majority members on both sides. TP out in the mid lane. We have Dragon in 40 seconds. This one might be even more important if RNG can actually secure the soul.
You see they're dancing around. They're trying to push the creeps. Oh, the engage.
Double engages. XCZ goes on one side, but it's Ultra Prime who have pounced on Iwandi. Now you get the crit balloons going off, and Ultra Prime, they've got the single target focus. XCZ gonna get the bloblets down, but RNG have started running for the hills. Juice gonna get his GA pop. Quanfang's gotta step up here. Something's gotta give for RNG, or they're just gonna go down. And Yukai shuts them out, and that's everybody from Ultra Prime still alive. All right, so the damage dealers are up. The 2 guys who can deny Ultra Prime from easily taking this one, but they will move away in the end.
True shot.
Enchanted Crystallero. Oh! Right before his very eyes as they watch a third dragon go over to Ultra Prime. There was the direction of the fight. Oh, the predict with the Enchanted Crystallero. He still is Zach, though. Could be looking to get out, but he's trying to bounce his way out. But he might just bounce his way into a death. No passive available, and Yuakai cleans him up.
From the hunters to the hunted.
They have been. They're trying to get this inhib down to get some lasting presence. Then we take a look in that replay. And Enchanted Crystallero, though, is kicking off here in the mid lane as they are completely collapsed on Iwandi yet again. All out coming through. It might be a trade back. He's going to dash his way out to safety as we see what's going on down in the other fight. True Shot Barrage not going to ring across just enough on a Qingtian. And it also is Juice who makes it out alive with a flash burn.
And Iwandi gives his life away. However, XZ's back up on the map, and Ultra Prime cannot finish this game. There's too much wave clear. Juice was cutting off the wave. He almost gave his life away to cut off that wave in the mid lane. Had to use his flash. So did Yuakai. And Yuakai could definitely be a target for the next fight to come. Remember, Juice, XZ have always been finding that backline access with the Zac, with the flank. Coming through that ultimate from the Twisted Fate. Now level 18s almost all across the board and almost full builds. The goal difference means nothing. It's only 2k anyway, but it means nothing that late. It's about finding the targets. Ultra Prime are looking for Iwandi, and RNG are looking to get into that backline and assassinate Yuakai.
Who needs boots? As we're going to be getting to the point where everything gets sold, those boots into full items here. Speaking of, Tang Yuan going to have his IE now completed there, and I think 3 marksmen at full item builds going to be very nice in the damage department for RNG.
Absolutely. One of his boots, you mentioned it. Can't run if you're dead, but you can do a lot of damage.
Oh, that's the length of engage that XTZ brings to the table. There you go, stretching strike with Juice on the flank here.
Juice!
RNG, they might have found it. Juice now caught out though on the other side. Gonna burn the Mercurials. Qingtian in the fight, going out as well. He is safe. As Juice now caught, though the volley catches him, and Juice is down to Yuakai. Ultra Prime, they're bloody, but they're giving the fight
They're
back.
for the end. Yugai's tipping in for the end. RNG are gonna have to respond. He's taking down that bot lane inhibitor tower.
They've got the backs, they've got the backs. They will end up getting that inhib down there, so there'll be 2 inhibs gone. The back's gonna be completed in the defense there, and Ultra Prime, they've been working their way into this base over and over again.
Oh my god, RNG, they had everything they needed in this fight. They had the flank, they had the deep reach from XZZ. And it just was not enough. If Doggo and Yuakai are left untouched in the fights, they can output so much damage and control so much area together. Qingtian just about lucky to get away with his life. Overextending right there, not accounting.
Oh, we're getting right into the
USS.
fight though. We're kicking it off. Glacial Fisher has separated Ultra Prime. Yuakai!
Yuakai!
Back in! Oh my goodness, RNG! They have the momentum in this. They have XCC going over the top rope. Hacker and Doggo, they've got to stay alive as Qingtian gets the bloblets out of the engage of RNG. They have separated some of the front line, and now they have a fight to give over this dragon as RNG move over.
3 versus 4. RNG win yet another fight. Again, this fight looks so grim from Ultra Prime. Yuakai getting caught. We mentioned how he's been flashless.
Here, him and Tang Yuan deserve the spotlight.
Ultra Prime need to find a way to get inside this river, and Niket is taking a lot of damage. That barrel is already almost gone.
Enchanted Crystallero gonna be popped. That's the Unbreakable to block a lot of the damage there. And the choke point, though, you gotta be careful. All out is ready to go from Qingtian, but Juice has repositioned on the other side. Big engage. Hacker is getting locked down. Stranglethorn has been saved for the perfect moment. Look at Ultra Prime positioning. Look who they're focusing on, but look at Tang Yuan. He's stepping up when he needs to. He's gonna use his mercs there as he's stepping up again. He gets one. RNG, they picked out the sides, and now they're going for the gut. They're right up the mid lane here, and RNG, full body strong, are putting Ultra Prime to bed.
And XGZ is chasing all the members from Ultra Prime. Only Yuakai is gonna get his...
No, he gets stuck.
He reset him.
He sacrificed his life. The martyrdom coming alive for Royal. Never give up. And their tagline truly sticks. We're going to 3.
all three of them are up and available, what do you value more? Because you already have pretty strong engage coming from XZZ. I feel like you need a pretty strong lane matchup right here, and Alistar is just that into the row. Oh no. Oh no, Juice.
He doesn't
Juice!
know. He doesn't know. Oh no! First blood goes to none other than Doggo. And Ultra Prime starts strong. Has come over to this top side because grubs seem to be more of importance. Here's all out to be popped by Qingtian. Juice gonna hit the Slicey Maelstrom. Couple combos given back and forth. The ulti's burn. Ultra Prime have already taken one, but XZZ gets in there for one traded back. Iwandi trying to deny Hacker, but there's the lilting lullaby. Fate Sealed is going to get Tong Yuan out, but I don't know if I can say the same for XZZ. Boblets are popped. Iwandi flashing over, and those bloblets will be made into a flash for Ultra Prime to drink.
What a great trade from Qingtian. This was his time to shine. You mentioned how important that exhaust is in the fights to come versus Kennen. Kennen hits level 6. Qingtian does not have the exhaust. This was Juice's time to shine in these types of skirmishes, fighting towards the top side of the map for the void grabs.
Just okay with how things are going to go, because a 3-item spike is the saving grace for this composition, it feels like now, as they will start up the dragon. Ultra Prime, they're not ones to go without a tussle here.
There is no vision from the side of Ultra Prime. Their Kaisa is super far away. Doggo is just walking back in lane right now. They're gonna just walk, you know, they're walking up. They're checking what's happening. You know, Hacker one too many times has dashed into the pit.
It's on it. Iwandi on the Alistar is definitely going to be in the same boat. Qingtian going to all out Juice, slicing Maelstrom in. Here comes the damage though, and Qingtian cleans that one up. There was XZZ around the corner, but nothing else for RNG to do. Spawn 2 of the Telegrubbies is up. Could be a setup into this top side though, already being pulled off by RNG. As Niket's going to dissuade them with the crash down. There's still everything available for the team fight ulti, but RNG going to be the first ones to start up these grubs. They could still get 4 if they get all 3 of them.
Doggo has no summoners, no ultimate. It's so dangerous for the Kaiser to walk up in there, especially with all the short range. But Ultra Prime
They're
want a piece
doing
of
it
this.
anyways. Why not, I guess? Hacker is going forward as the lilting lullaby hits across. Juice is already gone. And Ultra Prime, they spring the trap. XZZ, he needs to get the stretching strikes off, but he can't do it. And it's a double kill now for Doggo as Iwandi goes right back in. Huanfeng's been peppering the entire time, but he doesn't have the damage. And after all the smoke clears, 5 grubs go the way of Ultra Prime. At your item spikes, you're not at your strong points for RNG, but they're being forced to fight anyways. Niket is the focus now, but he is tanking everything. Now Tong Yuan goes forward with the Fate Seal, but he has put himself right in the center of damage with Yukai. Now Hacker is moving forward too, and they've actually maybe found Niket. No, he's not even gonna go down. Iwandi will headbutt Hacker away, but it's not gonna be enough to get XZZ out of there, and XZZ falls in the end to Ultra Prime, and Qingtian looking for a little bit of beef on the back end.
They have full control of the river as it is. Ultra Prime do know that Hacker is also on the top of the map. They will not be contesting without their smite around. Just pressuring that mid lane, take control over the top side of the map. They want to end this game right here, right now, pretty much. The more you take control of the map, the easier it will be for Ultra Prime to end this game. Taking that Rift Herald will most likely result in a tower, or at least pressure, right? Every single time you pop that Rift Herald, RNG will want to clear it out, so they could fall into the trap of fighting Ultra Prime to clear out that Herald, which will result in Ultra Prime slapping them around since they have more items and more gold in their inventories.
Yeah, I mean, I think Doggo and Yukai can just kind of fight on sight in a lot of these team fights, and Hacker going to be very willing to give his life for a big lilting lullaby just to set them all up as well. Still also keeping a side eye on the impact Qingtian has had with those exhausts onto the right targets. I think that's still going to be a major factor in this one. Now, Yukai trying to take down an outer turret here would be the first one, at least on this side, and it is going to be taken down. So first turret goal going to Ultra Prime. Had on this series as a whole, especially in the Ashe in game number 1, but also his classic Kaisa here being very fed and very close to second item. His second most played all time, by the way. But he is set up for success with his killer instincts, and now we're seeing the bases are burning for both sides. Rift Herald got popped in mid lane. Ultra Prime looking to make it a little bit more permanent to Chinktien though, but they are losing a tier 2 in bot side. Oh, Juice.
Yeah, they're using the Void Grubs.
Oh, he tries to get the preemptive flash, does make it out, does pop everything as he does though. Re-engage from Iwandi. Here comes XZZ, they're TPing. This is the play for RNG. Tong Yuan, bait sealed is gonna go wide. Can he stick the damage? He's just getting blown up by a gyrocopter. Here comes Doggo! And you gotta be careful about them teeth.
Remember how we said RNG do have the time to wait, push their side lanes, get more gold into their carries? We're talking Kennen, we're talking Yone, really great late game carries. Not only do they just dive into the madness trying to get a pick, but it's just so miscoordinated, and Ultra Prime take advantage of that and just straight up re-engage onto them. Juice had lost his flash, he'd lost his ult, and this is where Iwandi pulls the trigger to go in. XZ had already used his elastic slingshot. Tank killing abilities, you've got poking abilities coming from Ultra Prime, you've got engage, you've got disengage, you've got everything you need, and everyone is far ahead of the play as well. A 6,000 gold lead for themselves, and RNG are trying to put a Hail Mary right here. The Dingus Baron coming through.
They have an opportunity to, but they will pull off of it. Wanfang gonna have to pull his arcane shift over the wall. Ultra Prime, Yukai slowly but surely gonna take down that second Infernal Dragon in a row for Ultra Prime. I have an inkling of a feeling that Ultra Prime have let RNG get a little too much here, but now maybe cutting them off at the head is the biggest choice, and Juice just gets completely squeezed by Doggo again.
Doggo 4-0-5, taking complete control of the game by just landing one W. RNG gonna take the mid lane tower, but the Baron has been started, and there's no TP on Tongyun.
Not big health bars for Ultra Prime, but they'll take it anyways. Be losing a tier 2 in mid lane on top of the outer turret that they lost to though, so a little bit given back to RNG, who are also starting up the dragon here to get themselves soul point.
Oh, look in the mid lane. Chinktien already dipping into the river. Hacker pushing that wave up mid. Has the Baron buff, remember, but this dragon. This dragon.
Oh my god, Chinktien! The man's a monster! And now they're finding everything they need afterwards. Big lilting lullaby on its way. XCC has locked them down though, and Wanfang's damage is unreal. RNG, they've caught it overextending Ultra Prime. Look at Yukai! Yukai! He doesn't get it! And Tong Yuan shuts him down! RNG at 31 minutes in! They have lived up to expectations!
They've done it again with a sub-jungler. The man is playing mid lane, and there could be anything right here right now. They have a wave!
They have a wave! Look at the faces of Ultra Prime! It's complete desperation! Their health bars are non-existent! Niket, the only one that's gonna come alive here! And RNG, even with musical chairs, they're trying to finish it off! As the Nexus turns next! They just need half! They just need to finish it! They are so close! Oh no! They've got Juice on the side, they've got the auto attack, but the defense, it's alive! And Ultra Prime, they survived a tail to tail!
Oh my god! Ultra Prime save their Nexus with half HP! Well, so the item disparity is mostly between the Zac and the Lilia, but you don't care because Zac is there literally as a tool to pin people
They go for
down.
it. Oh, Doggo gets half his health. Now Magnetstorm gonna be popped. That's the flashback from Wanfang. Now Niket
TP flash.
overextended, and they take full advantage of it. Now Juice going for the finish. Juice, after being put down for so much of this game, he's looking to end it right now. Ultra Prime, you gotta get back. Juice is finishing the game, and he has the slicing mouse from auto attack, and it's RNG. They'll take their first victory in the Rumble stage, and it's over Ultra Prime.
These were some of the best highlights from the Rumble stage of LPL Summer 2024 matchup between RNG and Ultra Prime. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.